What's up, guys? So today I'm going to get into a new Captain America. Obviously this is a Walmart exclusive, and I noticed that in this Captain America he comes with the Thor hammer. I think it's pretty neat that they gave him the Thor hammer, but I do know that like there's just so many of the same scales of this Captain America. So just adding that hammer, I mean, it's cool because they gave it the whole exclusive kind of title, but I do like the shield as well. I think that the shield was well done. If you're looking at the shield there, I do like the battle damage that they gave the shield, getting directly into this figure. And looking at the scale, it's very, very similar to like the Civil War Captain America. So you're looking at this Captain America and then you're wondering, wait a minute, like it's the same scale. So if you're looking over here, you see a bunch of my different Captain Americas, obviously. Sorry about this guy. This guy's like leaning back there. But I do like, I do like the whole different types of Captain America that come out. One of my favorite Captain Americas to this day is my Toy Biz Captain America that you see back there. And of course, I do like a lot the double box set Captain America that came with Nick Fury. And that's that guy right there. So you can see the different variations of Captain America. There's so many different ones. And I have a lot more. This is just a couple that I was able to put on the table, but it's really the similar scale. I mean, talking about it, it's still the navy blue, and obviously you can tell there that they have the red lining on the side of the arms there, and then the brown boots, which they might change the tone down to maybe a darker brown or a lighter brown, but it's still the same scale. If you're looking at this Captain America over here, just very, very similar. So it's really, really neat. I like it a lot. I like the fact that they did add the Thor hammer. I think that that's what makes this figure something that a lot of you would probably go purchase because of the Thor hammer. And since he's worthy or deemed worthy, he's able to wield that hammer. But I mean, if they were gonna drop him with an interchangeable head sculpt, I would have at least dropped him with like 2 interchangeable head sculpts and maybe a couple of different hands as well, interchangeable hands. So this is a couple of the things that I think it would have been cool to do with this Captain America. Of course, one thing that I really wanted to get into was, aside from that hammer that you're looking at there, I just wish they would have made the hammer, maybe give him like another set of hammers that look like they're spinning around, kind of like the one in my Marvel Select Thor. If you're looking at my Marvel Select Thor over here, sorry about that, guys, but that's my Marvel Select Thor, and just really, really neat. Let me give you a better shot. I like how they have them with the spinning hammers. Something like that would have made this figure really, really cool as well. So this is just a couple of the things that I'm noticing, but I really like the figure. I just wish that they would drop maybe a different kind of Captain America, because I mean there are so many different types, as you can tell here. So making him the same scale is just, I think we've seen a lot of these. So let's try to see if hopefully they can come out with another scale. I do know that there's another Captain America coming out very soon, and they have so many others that are coming out in these new waves. So that's a couple of the different things that I've noticed. But aside from that, this is a very, very different Captain America, and I get it. It's an exclusive Captain America because if you notice, the shield is very different. I like that battle damage shield that he has. That was a good touch. Added some black washes to the shield, and then of course the Thor hammer. But this is the Walmart exclusive Captain America from Marvel Legends Hasbro, and of course it comes with that interchangeable Steve Rogers head sculpt that you're looking at there. Give you a better shot of that. And this is pretty much it, guys. So this is the Marvel Legends from Hasbro, Walmart exclusive. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you where I would probably place this Captain America over here. I'm probably gonna interchange him for this Captain America there, only because for that battle scene against Thanos. And there you see, of course, Black Panther there, and another Captain America there. That's from the Marvel 80 years. So this is just pretty much a battle scene that I created. Just wanted to show you guys what that looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove this Captain America, so that way obviously you see another different type of Captain America there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place this Captain America there. So I think it just looks a lot cooler in the battle scene against Thanos. And this is pretty much it. Just wanted to show you a glimpse of how I would pose that in my battle scene and setup. And of course, my boy Black Panther is up there ready. So this is pretty much a battle scene that I created with the Avengers. And of course, the Build-A-Figure Fat Thor that you're looking at there. So pretty neat. But yeah, I like creating little scenarios here and there. So that is where the newest Captain America is going to be placed. Alright guys, so the next figure that I want to get into is the Taskmaster. If you're looking at this Taskmaster, a lot to talk about here. They did create the Taskmaster from the Black Widow movie. Very different. If you notice here, just in the head sculpt alone, that solid metal steel head sculpt that you're looking at there with the shades. And you see a lot of details in the head sculpt. And then of course the hood, there you see that orange outline in the front of the hood. And then you see kind of like that navy blue and almost like that off-white color there, which is really neat. They did a lot of different things here. There you see that lining on the side, that navy blue lining on the side of the hood, and then it looks almost like that scarf around the neck there, all the way into that chest region. There you see that scarf, and then they just gave it a metallic look. If you're noticing there, the orange lining and that metallic blue going down the center of the chest into that navy blue, and then a couple more of that metallic patterns there that you're seeing. You notice a little bit more on the legs, and then it goes into that solid navy blue. So like the whole orange knee pads that they gave him there with the T for Taskmaster, if you notice that. And then one thing that I was kind of upset about is the shield. I'm looking at the shield, and it's really small for this Taskmaster. Not like my other Taskmasters that you see there, that the shield is a little bit more bigger in scale. And then here you could compare, obviously looking at it and looking at the other Taskmasters that I have, that this shield is just way too small. That's the only negative thing that actually I didn't like. I do like the colors though on the shield, that dark gray and orange. I think that's a nice touch, but I just wish that the shield was probably a little bit bigger in scale. And aside from that, I mean, the figure alone comes with a lot of different interchangeable hands. If you're noticing here, the interchangeable hands that you see there, there's two open ones, two closed fists, and then two holding hands to hold his weapons. A weapon that I really did not expect to see, with especially with Taskmaster, is the bow and arrow. I found that really cool, and then I like the fact that it has a placement for the arrow. If you notice there, the bow and arrow has like an actual placement for that arrow. I think this would make a really cool battle scene, especially with Hawkeye probably from the Avengers. So I think that's where I'm headed with this figure. Just put him up against Black Widow and Hawkeye, and you know, create a really neat battle scene. And then one thing that I forgot to mention as well is that this is part of the Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure wave. So if you're looking at Crimson Dynamo there, Taskmaster doesn't come with any of the Build-A-Figure parts. So I just wanted to make that clear that this figure does not have a Build-A-Figure part. So don't be looking into the box or thinking that you got ripped off. He doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure part. So that's pretty much it. But like the whole bow and arrow, like the orange that they gave on the ends, and then the gray that they used, that silver there, it's a really nice touch to the bow and arrow. And I'm happy that they gave him another weapon. Of course, he always has his sword, and if you notice, even in the sword there, you notice that the blade is like orange, and the sword has a couple little different patterns there that you're seeing. So this is a well done figure. I really like this new look to Taskmaster. Every time I see orange and blue, though, I also think about Deathstroke as well. Kind of like you get that Deathstroke vibe, even though Deathstroke is DC. You do get a little bit of that vibe there. So this is, like I said, this Taskmaster is really awesome. Just wish they could have made the shield a little bit better. And aside from that, like you can tell here, the shields are a lot larger in scale. So that was the only upsetting thing, I guess, about this figure. Aside from that, it is a really well crafted figure. I like the fact that they gave him that silver in the arms there. On the upper shoulder there, you see more of that silver. And then, of course, a little bit of that orange lining there. And in the back, you kind of see almost like a backpack there, like a jetpack. And there you see a little bit more of that hood in the head sculpt. And then on the top there, you see how that scarf is pinned to the back, and then all the way around that neck. And yeah, I really like the head sculpt, man. Almost gives you that Winter Soldier vibe with the shades, but obviously this is Taskmaster, and he could mimic moves, and he's on a very cool level of fighting. So he's probably one of Marvel's I would say top 10 best fighters, hand-to-hand combat. So this is the Taskmaster from the Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure wave by Marvel Legends Hasbro. And like I said, comes with a lot of interchangeable hands, and love the bow and arrow that they gave him. That was a nice touch. So if you guys are looking for things to do with this Taskmaster, I would put him up against my Black Widow from that wave, or from any other wave, but Black Widow and Hawkeye as well. So these are the different Taskmasters. Obviously, two of these are the same. They just have the interchangeable head sculpt. There you see the navy blue, and then the white one with the white hoodie and the navy blue hoodie. So that's pretty much it. But aside from that, love the Taskmaster. Just I guess they ran out of production with the shield, but it could be a lot better. Like the Taskmaster though, real good job. So this is by Marvel Legends Hasbro, and this is from the Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure wave. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this episode on the Taskmaster and the exclusive Captain America. Please subscribe, hit that bell for the next notification, and definitely hit us with a like. I'm G Infinite. Peace out, YouTube.